Welcome to GSX-R clutch replacement. We're going to be working on a 97 GSX-R shred. We're going to be working on the right hand side of the bike. Let's drop the oil. Here I've already removed the drain plug. Oil has been drained, and we can begin removing the clutch cover on the right hand side of the bike. Let's go ahead and use that 5mm T-handle wrench there. We'll take that cover off. Once we get the cover off, the clutch assembly will be exposed. We're going to use our snap ring pliers here and remove the snap ring. The manual refers to it as a circlip, but I ain't never heard of no damn circlip. Snap ring it is. Alright, we're going to pull out the pressure plate lifter. We're going to make sure the washer comes out with it. After removing the washer, you'll get the bearing, the push rod bearing, and you'll remove the push rod itself. Push piece, clutch push piece. My particular bike's gonna take a 30mm socket, and we'll go ahead and back that off. You may need a impact wrench or a breaker bar. You'll need to put a 2x4 in between the back wheel to stop it from rolling. It needs to be in gear to get it off. Alright, so you're gonna remove the nut there. After you take the nut off, you'll get the washer, and you'll get the spring holder. And after the spring holder are the actual diaphragm springs. The GSX-R is different from other bikes. We don't have that spiral spring, we have diaphragm springs. Go ahead and take the pressure plate off. That will expose the clutch plates. We'll go ahead and remove those. Once we have them out, we'll be ready to install the new ones. It's recommended to soak the new clutch plates for, overnight. Soak them in oil overnight. You'll need to start with a number 2 clutch plate. It's the one with the largest inside diameter. And you'll alternate the steel fiber until you end up the last plate being fiber. Let's go ahead and put those in. Hurry up! Once you've got the clutch plates in, you'll go ahead and put the pressure plate on and lock it in place. For the purposes of the video, I installed the springs, the spring holder, and the washer, and then I put the pressure plate on, but it'll probably be easier for you to put the pressure plate on and then, put each part on one by one. I just wanted to show how it goes. The springs are bowed out. The high side needs to be facing you. If you put them in backwards, you're gonna have to take it back apart. You're gonna have a problem with your clutch. Also, the washer is bowed out. You want the high side facing you. Alright, so we'll put all that back together. Put the nut on. Nut needs to be torqued to 108.5 foot-pounds of torque. Once you get that all torqued down, you'll be ready to install the push piece. There's a push rod inside, but for the plates, there's no reason to take that out. You won't be able to see that in the video. Alright.
I think they're gonna get in my ass for not having a torque wrench. I ain't gonna let that be known.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and install the push piece and the bearing. Be a good idea to dip that in some oil. Go ahead and put the washer back on and the pressure plate lifter. Push that in as far as you can and reinstall the snap ring or circlip. I call it a snap ring. Just get that on. Once you get the snap ring installed, go ahead and test the clutch lever. Pull the clutch in, make sure that you feel resistance, it's tight, and that it's working. You want to do that before you put the cover back on and fill it back up with oil, or you will be sorry. If everything's good, go ahead and fill it up with oil, or excuse me, go ahead and put the cover on. Make sure you got your drain plug in and fill her up with oil. And there you go.